Hello there and welcome. I'm Penguin, and this is the community challenge that I've written up for this week. This is Awoken and Hellthorns. It's kind of back to basics, some simple stuff, but I think that this part's going to be a little bit wonky. We have Arcane Allergy, which is going to make everybody weak to spells, and then Simple Plan and Levity are kind of intentionally meant to counter one another. So Sketches of Salvation, of course, you're going to be in the middle, and then Haste. So that's the plan. We'll see how it works. I don't know if I'll survive it, to be honest. And then Covenant rank 4 is actually, yeah, we'll stick with Covenant rank 4. And so I will submit this, and then let me do something really fun that I have the ability to do now. We'll go with the old text here, and I will update it to match. It is handbags. You can watch it be updated in live. Handbags curves. Species, I think. I say that right. Did I spell that right? Handbags curve species. All right, cool. And we're off. This is going to be the run for next week. This will be available for 1 week, and then I will post it on Saturday. So before I jump into that, let's jump into the one from this week. Gallery reserves directly. It's been, that's a pretty good chunk of people. I should mention that I opened this up to a streamer Discord, a Discord full of people who play Spelunky and Monster Train and all that kind of good stuff. Just a big community focused around Jess Yabeb, a streamer who's in the NL community, and Libby as well, a friend of the channel and whatnot. And Melting Remnant, Awoken, Puny Things, Musical Chairs, and Return on Investment. I think the Covenant rank 13 might actually be one of the most intimidating parts of this challenge. It's been a little bit since I played a decent Covenant rank. I feel like I've been kind of, because I've been playing the new DLC, I've been kind of staying away from high covenants, and 13's not even terribly high. Molded, Vine Grasp, and Mortal Entrapment. Mortal Entrapment's gonna be fun, to be honest. The Attuned, you can get into in some shenanigans. Reform and Vine Grasp are just solid cards, so that's actually good to see. It's nice to have good starter cards right off the bat. Puny, Musical, okay. So Puny's gonna allow us to do quite a bit. Yeah, especially for example, Rector Flicker being so small, and then yeah, the Train Stewards aren't as relevant, but then Rector Flicker, and if we can manage to grab a couple of different molded units that scale off of deaths and whatnot, we might be able to do some good stuff. Musical Chairs though is really going to change up the way that we play this. So I'm thinking that we're going to want to lean towards Reform instead of Burnout. And so the reason I have to say that is because a lot of the ways of getting Burnout into your deck are through units, or some of the ways are through units, also cards. We just don't have that many cards. We're kind of running the I guess the strategy that we would use with any of the Lady of the Reformed or any of those, Lady of the House, they can't be in the front to take the damage because of Musical Chairs. So I'm going to stick with Reform. I think I tend to like this Rector Flicker, even if his start is a little bit harder. We'll gain 7 on the first turn. I think I'd rather just have the Dazed, and then that'll save us a little bit of damage as well for whenever we because we are doing a challenge, so we want our points to be as high as possible. So we're gonna have to take almost every one of these just to kind of keep up. And dazing on the top floor is going to be an easy way to maybe save us some pyre health, save us some pyre damage. Mortal Entrapment can't be played just yet. It's also going to be kind of a bad card to start with, just because there's so much mana that needs. Rector Flicker, you're gonna go up top. You're gonna be my main dude, bringing everybody back to life. Dreg, you're probably dead. That's okay. We're gonna Vine Grass you, give you some stuff, and then we'll end the turn. Hey Jimmy, welcome. I caught everyone a little bit later than I had intended to. I'm gonna be doing this is the community challenge for this week. So it's been a little bit since I jumped into this, standard Monster Train. How have you been? How are things? Oh, you're so dead, aren't you? Because of the spikes. Oh no. That's okay. That's okay. You don't need to live. You don't need to live through it. What a nerd. I know, right? Friday night playing Monster Train? What's wrong with that? You have something to say? Oh, you've already said it. You've already said nerd. Alright, everyone should be dead here. I think. I can't kill you, can I? Because everyone's dazed. Everyone's dazed. You're dazed. How could you let this happen? Alright, you have Burnout 3, which is really nice. I want to make sure that this guy dies. He's not gonna die. That's okay. They're all dead. Just be Covenant 14 with an Imp deck. Imp decks are fun, especially because of since like the Shardtail Queen change. She made Imp decks like viable or made them relevant. Yeah, congrats. Add a copy. What is Covenant rank 14? I know 13 is an extra dreg or an extra whatever it is you start with, but all the ones in the middle there, they all blend together. I'm gonna reform, and then I need to try to kill this guy on the first floor, but that's probably not gonna happen. I probably should have been paying more attention to the bottom floor, to be honest. Okay, so we have our Burnout 3 guy. Burnout 3. And then you honestly just need to tank. We're so close. Okay, that's perfect. That's what I need. It's been a while since I played a challenge, so I'm really trying to make sure that like I can actually keep the score to where I need it to be. Had the Shardtail Queen's rally path, and yeah, it was minor bosses have more health, I think. That makes sense. Yeah, because I think number 4 is damage, number 7 is basic enemies have damage, number 12 is major bosses have more health, and then 14 probably minor health bosses. I don't know. Hello, welcome in. Hi, hola. I think that Burnout is going to be a good play here since we have so many units on a floor. Let's stick with that. I'm gonna see how this works out. You got this, no pressure. Only everyone beat the run. Yeah, everyone's score was pretty solid. I think honestly, Puny Things is so like overpowered a little bit. It's a little bit overpowered. Here is the run for this week, by the way. Now that I can. Oh wait, no, I didn't do it. There it is. I've had it on the whole time, and then apparently. So here's the run for this week. I just made that up, cooked that up a few minutes ago. Glimmer, Wildwood Sapper, Steel Enhancer? I think for what we're doing, Steel Enhancer might be best, but I like Glimmer against the Patient. Yeah, I think Glimmer is the way to go. Okay, I'm gonna take this off now, since I realize how long it's been on there. The Shuffle mix messed with a lot of my well-laid plans. Yes, so Shuffle's gonna be interesting, and that's why I was kind of thinking that I need to be able to apply Burnout through cards, because I don't think I'm going to be able to rely on like a Lady of the Reformed or something like that. I think a lot more of the reform is going to have to come through Rector and these 2 Moldeds, which is not that much. It's pretty weak as far as reform goes, but I guess the banner will be good if we can get something good. Oh, big sludge. Okay. I have only done 1 or 2 like big sludge runs. I actually don't use him that much. He doesn't really like wind up in my runs, so I'm not certain how good he is. He's kind of. I'm thinking the Tycoon's gonna get us a lot of cash, which will actually be really good for final points, like final score. So even though we're not gonna have as much damage, Serve the Patient. Nah, Serve the Patient's kind of hard. Let's go Big Sludge then. And if he's reformed, I think he'll be a little bit better than the Wickless Baron will be. Maybe I could try to find a tank somewhere or another harvest unit somewhere. We'll give you multi-strike since you're going to be raged. Spikes? No, spikes aren't needed. How did everybody do in this run, by the way? I didn't check everyone's scores. I missed the names on the side, or I went past it pretty quickly. Upgrade a unit with. I don't want to do this, not yet. Start Persian. Get these guys out of here. Get them out of here. This is a little bit later than I had intended to stream this. It took me a long time to get dinner to get dinner going. I meant to cook, and then I found out that I had no food in the house. And there's a mild snow, I would say snowstorm, like snow stuff outside. So I was a little trapped. Armor emblem, I guess we have to take it. Around 42k, the top 2 were 46k. I think I saw that Hans was up there in the top like echelon per usual. Really solid scores. Throw you up there. Do my thing. You're gonna be awesome, Tiny. He's so angry, but so tiny at the same time. It's wonderful. So you just want stuff to die, right? Isn't that how you work? When units die, you do well. Because you're a harvest. Because since you're a harvest trigger, with 20 health now. Let's do one of those. Probably should have just done this to start. That's gonna be bad. Let's put you down. I don't like that I'm probably not gonna kill these guys. So I'm thinking I need to stew and then just glimmer. Can't use that. Okay, that makes sense. Wow. Oh, with the 46k? No, I can't kill any of you. Are you the one giving spikes to everybody? You are not. Yes, you are. Stop giving spikes to everybody. And then I can't actually damage any of you. Dang it. All right, so I'm going to take damage on this one because of the foot soldier. Not going to be able to drop down in health. Or drop down. But I think actually getting rid of the spikes is going to save us 4 health. Whereas if I would have killed him, it would have saved us 5. So actually killing him would have been smarter, but not by much. It's fine. It's fine. That's like tiny little things. Tiny little decisions. I basically just need more units because I can't chew through everybody. Don't have enough multi-strike or anything like that. Yeah, the other thing, I mentioned it in the stream title. I really want to try to do Hitman 2 tonight. So that's like my plan. I've been playing it on my own a little bit, and I really want to jump into it because I'm excited for Hitman 3 to come out. So that's a bit of the plan, at least if we can shove it in, if this is quick. All right, main boss is dead. That wasn't too bad. Not bad at all, I don't think. Let's give that to you. Big Sludge is solid. Yes, look at him go. He's so big, but so little at the same time. He's purifying cleanse, entombed, molten casement. Since we got that like perma reform, I think tombs are really good. And with Seraph the Patient, you can actually just stealth past all of the you can actually just stealth past a lot of the melee weakness, which is nice. I think I was going to see Hitman 2. Oh, yeah, that's the plan. And these should be quicker. I was recording all of the new beta games, and I was like trying to cut down those videos because they're so long. It took me so long to figure out what I was doing for any of those. I don't want any of these. I think I'll pass on all of these actually. Oh, you will be fun to have in the round. The problem is the musical chairs. You don't live very long. I think you'll be okay. I think when the little guys die, like we'll just bring them back. Right? You should be fine. Lots of rage. Paraffin. Yeah, let's stick with you. I think we'd be okay. You're very, very. You kind of do your own thing. You don't really synergize with this guy, and he doesn't really care about the dregs. He just wants them to die, and then the dregs are like they like having this guy around. Are sometimes good, but sometimes not. Yeah, the big videos. It's it's a balance, and I don't want to like shove a video in there. If it's a little bit too long, I try to keep them, or I'm trying to keep them manageable. But I did a lot of cutting over the last few. Tried to anyway. Do I go Awoken? I want like this one and this one. I don't really need to dupe anything. Unless another big sludge. Another big sludge. Another big sludge. Let's do that. And then he's gonna scale at the same rate that is like the two of them scaling at the same rate is gonna be really nice. And since they're so small, we could just shove a bunch of dregs on that floor. Just kind of let them die. Watch big videos doing homework. Yeah, that's how I got into a lot of the people that I watch regularly for a long time was studying and homework and stuff. Animus of speed. I don't think you're gonna survive because we have the musical chairs. Can't take you unless. Yeah, I don't think this is the play. I think we'd prefer to just have 2 big sludges on the bottom floor and a bunch of disposable dregs. Bunch of disposable dregs. Drafts if I can, actually. I'd really like a draft. Draft would be really nice because they burn out quicker. Much quicker. Regular eating and not doing stuff. That's I do a lot of both of those things. I had shawarma tonight. It was very nice. Pet bone dog. How do we get the bone dog? How did this happen? I have to take it. I can't not take the bone dog. It's also going to be really nice for the pyre health, because your score is based on how much pyre health you end the round with compared to how much you started the round with. You can't like over heal, but you can actually like bring it back to the number that you were at. So if you take some damage and then you heal it back up, it doesn't count as taking damage for the score, which is pretty sweet. We're gonna duplicate you. Yeah, bone dog. I don't know whose dog he is. I don't know, like, in the lore, who, like, how he got here. I don't know his connection to the whole thing. You know, who's lost him? What is he doing here? What's his purpose? Little bone dog. Oh, he doesn't have a lore bit next to him. Maybe I have that turned off actually, but he doesn't have a lore bit. All right, Rector, assume the position. Big Sludge and Paraffin. You should go behind. I don't think it matters, but they're all gonna get tossed around anyway. And then I don't mind if you die. We'll heal you back up. Honestly, didn't know about the health. Yeah, I think that's true. So like since we came in here with 60 health, if we now take 5 damage at the end of the round, it'll still say 60, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think that's the case. Big Sludge is gonna go well here. You, honestly, I'm cool with just everybody dying. Doesn't really matter though, right? Doesn't really matter in what order they die, so we'll just do that. Or like if they die by a spell or if they die by a unit, because it's not a slay trigger. It's just a death trigger. You should not hurt my unit. Don't hurt my boy. Don't touch him. There's like no way to slay, is there? Yeah, you are way too big. I'm not doing that kind of damage. Although 6 times 2 is pretty sweet, pretty solid. Ooh, I could daze you too. Makes sense. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Or hopefully that works. I don't remember where I heard that, to be honest. There was one time where I looked into like how the points stuff works. A couple of like really big Monster Train guys. Never Nathaniel is one of them that I'll watch for like mechanics in depth stuff. And he had some comments on like how scoring worked, and I think that was one of the observations he made. I definitely did not come up with that by myself. You, this explosive. Don't do the exploding. Stop all the downloading. All right, so I'd like to kill the professor ASAP. Like if we could swat him, that'd be really sweet. So we have, you will deal 82 damage twice. So you'll kill both of these guys. You will deal 15, so you'll kill him. What I would like to try to do is stick 1 unit in there to drop him. So boom, boom. And then if I put you there, you will kill him. And that basically like keeps the 15 damage there. And then I'll put you behind so that you get the rage. 29 damage and you'll get the rage whenever he attacks. It's close. It's actually kind of close. I don't think we're going to be able to stop it, but like I was really hoping we'd get within a certain proximity of it. So the damage best go on you, that'd be 4. And then honestly, I'll just keep him here from here on out. You could go there, and then you could go there. Okay. All the tiny guys. Yeah, I like playing as like a tiny Legion of Wax or miniature Legion of Wax. It's just like a funny set. I don't know. All right, 53. I don't think I can do 53 damage, so we can Vine Shield or Vine Pull that. This 19. Oh, it's so close. It's so close, but not quite. If I had like any other unit that had down here that had died, I could also like I could reform them up top, but not gonna be able to do it. So I am not going to be able to swat, which means I just have to end him on the first turn. Yeah, so close. Honestly, it's funny because I probably could have played like a Glimmer or something better, or just Vine Grassed him at some point and made the damage work, but that's okay. The swat would have been nice. This is going to be really good in this deck, I think. Formless Child. I don't think that I need the Wildwood. I think Formless Child's the way to go. And then because we have Formless Child, like if it brings back a big Sludge or something like that, that's going to be deadly dangerous. I like it. I like it. You can't go wrong with just throwing Tomb units in front of Seraph the Patient also. It's like this is the I don't really care that you're throwing melee weakness on the units that I want to die anyway. They're sacrificial. That's what they're there for. Still never managed to kill a boss early. It's not, yeah, it's like there's some runs you just can't. Like you just physically don't have the damage in your deck to do it. Like that one I probably could have if I had maybe like rearranged a couple of my drafts or something like that. And it really only gives you as many like extra points. I'm gonna take Lady of the House. Really only gives you as many extra points as like it's like 1 times more or something like that. Like if you get 30% of the score, it gives you 40% of the score instead. I can't remember the exact number, but it's something to that extent. I think we need more energy to play all the dregs, but we should probably get more capacity or more draw as well. That's everything. We just need everything. I just want it all. Definitely Remnant, because there's a chance of a Legion of Wax. Did not get the Legion of Wax. I will not take any of you. No! I don't want any of you. No, I did change my mind. And then maybe a Permafrost on Bone Dog? It's really strong on Bone Dog, but I don't think that we need it for this run. Just because it's going to be a... Nah, well, I'll take it. I'll take it. Like, when you get the opportunity to, we might as well. And then I will make that better. No. Make this better? This better? This better. I would like to try to do some sort of, like, holdover dealio with Mortal Entrapment so that I could daze Seraph. Because... If we could like maneuver Seraph to the floor of ours that does the most damage every turn, I wonder if we could get a swat. Also, dazing that Seraph I think stops the attack, and Seraph usually has like 30 damage or something like that whenever you play against him, so I like some form of this. It's not bad. There's worse things that I could do with this set. I am gonna probably just purge. Probably just get rid of the steward. I'll pay up to 100. I think that's probably. I don't know. I didn't want to reroll. Oops. Okay. I didn't want to reroll, but we'll take it. That was kind of a bad idea. Did not intend to do that. That's force of habit. If I give you burnout, you actually are gonna be a pretty sizable unit, and you'll be influenced by the rage, but you'll die out on me though, and I need your reform too. But the odds of me grabbing a molded between every 3 turns to bring you back are pretty high. Maybe I should have gotten a Lady of the House. Vector Flicker. Extra 5 damage does not really seem like that much. I think I kind of want to go down the burnout path now, and we'll try to see if I can like stick you on the first floor now that you're 55-55, because you're just huge, and like the more rage you get, the better, and you don't take up that much space because you know you're puny. He's small, so small. He's like I just love that his whole deal is being like the mob boss. Like whoever came up with the concept for all of these guys is so. It's so weird. It's so creative. I don't know. I dig the Melting Remnants design. I think the Melting Remnant are one of the coolest like video game archetype or archetypes in a video game that I've seen, at least in like a roguelike. I'm also not working with like a ton of examples off the top of my head, but they are cool. Because I mean I feel like I don't know, maybe the Stygian are kind of their own archetype as well. The Hellhorn definitely aren't, like there's nothing too crazy there. The Umbra are kind of cool as far as design goes. I don't know, maybe it's not that original to say that it's like a new archetype. Okay, so this floor is completely filled up with people who won't die, which is a little unfortunate because I was kind of trying to use dregs to die as like sacrificial so that these guys would get bigger, but I think we're going to be at a point where only the enemies are going to be scaling the harvest triggers, which isn't a bad thing. It just means that we're probably not going to scale at the same rate, I think. I don't know, maybe Do one of those and then do one of these. Then now you're dazed. I don't know. I just want to play that card. You're so dead. Let's stop that. Don't play this. So far, it's funny how like simple the game is, or simplified the game is after playing the DLC, because the DLC is just like bonkers. And I've been so deep into it that I'm used to taking like 15 minutes per turn just to figure out where to play my cards, and now it's like I'm way more familiar with the way this plays out. We'll make you as big as possible. I don't like that 4 health you got going on there. Probably could also be using Vinegrass to like rearrange our bottom floor as well. I haven't really been using that, but because it'll bring someone to the front, so we could technically like tank with somebody that way. Yeah, they're totally dead. Totally dead. All right, take one of these, take one of those. Cool. So first floor kill again is nice. I think I have to imagine everybody took Big Sludge, or maybe not everybody, but I have to imagine that like one way or the other, everybody was doing pretty well. Missing all the purple effects. Yeah, the purple effects were a little bit much. I mean, they were good. It was definitely good. Like there was a whole lot of detail on the in the art style there, but it was a lot. Like pulling up the few cards, and my computer would like strain to do it to figure out how many how many enemies it was gonna hit and whatnot. Like that was a lot. Deal damage to front unit equal to 10 times. So we're not really digging into the friendly unit deaths anymore, since our friendly units have been replaced with kind of like permanent units. I think the debuff could be okay for Seraph the Patient, but I don't mind if any of them die. I think for the final fight, I'll probably just put Rector Flicker up top. I think I skipped these, actually. Or no, I think it's too expensive. The chug was real. Yeah, the game chugged a bit. Spikes. I haven't used a single awoken thing except for Glimmer. Root seeds every now and then, I guess Vinegrass, but like just barely using the combo here. And I don't think I'm going to use it that much more either. Fire shards. 4 spikes by themselves don't really feel that good. Like, I don't know, what does that fix? Like, what problem does that fix? Tiny units that sneak past? Because spikes 4 isn't enough to kill the big guys that come out of Seraph the Patient, or the dark wings that come out of Seraph the Patient. So Fire Shards never really feels worth it to me. And it's not enough to like trigger another spikes thing. Like it really only seems good if you're playing with like the sentient champion or something. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't really quite ever feel like I need it. Could be wrong. I would love to give double strike to that Paraffin Enforcer. It's not going to happen, but that's okay. We can make you large stoned. You would be huge. Make a lot of you large stoned. But is that better than just maybe making another one of you? Going full glass cannon. I don't think it is. Underwhelming for sure. I agree. Yeah, it's one of the weaker cards. And the Awoken in general don't feel too weak. It just some things I think they seem a bit weak. I guess that's just one of them. Like their channelers don't feel very strong either in comparison to like the morsels, or comparison to imps, or even like dregs and drafts. Like it seems like their channelers are a little weaker. Reroll. I don't know that I need anything that badly. I could use some damage. I could use a quick unit too. All right, we'll take it. All right, one quick. You can have one quick. That's all you get. Big Sludge. That's all you. Might as well give you an upgrade. No, the rage is gonna take care of you soon enough. We'll just keep you alive. We'll have one tanky one, and we'll have one big sludge, and then we'll have one quick big sludge for a combined quick big sludge. Sludge pool. I don't know. Crystal Cloak's gonna be really annoying. Yeah, totems as well. It can't totems. Is that what you're thinking of? Because the totem mechanics are just bonkers strong. Big Sludge. You are still... So you're still quick. Or you were the quick one. I think you'll be fine. I'd like you to kill... You'll kill 2 of them, and then he will attack him. Let's do, like... I can't get one of them to kill this drag. I was hoping they could bring back the drag with, like, plus 40 damage, and I could have it already started out. That's not going to be the case, so we'll just let him kill you. Wait. Oh, you give your attack to everybody else, so their attack's going to be, like, 4 or something, or 6. Okay, perfect. So in that case, you'll kill him, you'll bring back the drag, and he'll have a ton of health. Perfect. I like it. I will throw you up top. We'll just keep you up there for now. Alright. Having Bone Dog in this run just is like cheating. Like, the Bone Dog's too good. Way too good. Which, I mean, it's meant to be. Did you die? Oh no, he's dying. Oh no, they're dying. They're not gonna make it. How'd you guys get up there? Oh, you were the 2 that I let go. That's fine. Might have to Vine Whip one of them, since that's the only way we can kill backliners. I stand corrected. We do have that. Who else dead? Drag. This gigantic drag. The big lad. In the back. In the back you go. Can't do that because they're all still alive. That's fine. Just to get you out of the deck. Boom. That's an interesting interaction with Bone Dog. What now? Oh, being permafrosted? Or was there an interaction there? I wish I could play him. I want him just to prance among the floors, just like, you know, do his own thing. He's so cute, and he just gets to like hang out in my hand like a, he's like a I don't know, he's like a good luck charm or something. Rector, how did you die, my friend? Oh, you're dead. When did you get through? I totally missed him. I am probably going to be completely honest, lose the community challenge because of this dude. Because I think he's gonna murder my score. To be bad. Yeah, permafrost and constantly healing your power. It is such a cheat code. It is so broken. Which it's kind of meant to be because like Bone Dog is very rare. But it's a nice little pick. I think we'll be okay. The problem is him. I don't like the way he. And also I have like a heavily reduced pyre power. Oh, how many days do I give you? Just 1 dazed? Yeah, you're still gonna murder my pyre. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do. Really good to know. Yeah, anytime you get Bone Dog, freeze that guy. Unless you have unless you're running one of those decks that discards your hand, because discarding will just like toss him out of your hand, even if he is permafrosted. Okay, so that's gonna hurt. That 68's gonna hurt. We're gonna heal up some of that. But still not preferred. Still not great. What I could use is a Sasumi Blade. I really need like something to get the... Sure, we'll bring you. I really need something to like kill my own units every now and then. Oh, no. Crystal Cloak does not. Okay, so I think that's gonna happen because we're taking... No, we're not taking any turns at all to 2 through this tank. I think this is going to happen because our 224 damage unit is in the front. So that means he's going to deal 13 damage long before he gets a chance to do anything. So what I'm thinking... Do I have a molded in my hand? I do not. Will Vinegrass be you? Okay, so now everybody's stealthed, which means that you get 2 turns. We're going to wear off 2 turns. So I would like to put... How many burnout do you have? You have 6. I would like to put you in front. And now he's dead. Yeah, because the big guy is going to be in the back, and he'll be able to punch him down by the time the stealth wears off. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, I shouldn't have touched it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Because that guy gives damage. I don't want to touch it. Just hands off. F. F didn't work. F. It didn't work. What's going on? That's weird. For whatever reason, is enter Keypad enter. Joke's on you, I don't have a keypad. I thought F was the button last time. I thought we like, because we were like F to, yeah, it totally was. Maybe in the beta, my keybinds are changed for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe they don't have controller support in the beta or something, and so there's some sort of like wonky rebindings. I don't know. 3 magic power. It's gonna make our vine whips a little bit better, glimmer better as well. Yeah, it definitely was. Actually, okay, so this was super underrated. Timber Talisman giving us 3 magic power is going to make the glimmers big enough to knock out the dark wings, which is sweet. Because the dark wings are like the spookiest part of Seraph, but now that the glimmer can knock them out every turn, I really want to try to get this on holdover, or just like anything on holdover, honestly. So that's gonna be something to keep an eye out for. I do not want the Votiberry. No, thank you. I don't want to have an endless card that kind of clogs up my draw. Honestly, I'm good with all these. Don't need it. When melee weakness is applied, we'll just let it die. We'll just bring it back. I think the only downside to that is when Rector dies, we're gonna have less burnout until we get molded back, but that's still not that bad. Maybe I should have permafrosted a molded for that situation actually. So because if Rector dies, we're not gonna get units back for like a couple of turns. So that could hurt us. But emphasis on the could. I also could make another big Sludge. Could do one of those. Finally made use of the Votiberry in my imp deck. Only time I've ever wanted that card. Yeah, it's not bad because it is kind of a free draw once it dies, but you have to either have ways to kill it or you don't need the capacity, and right now I have neither. So like it just doesn't fit whatsoever. But it's not terrible, but it is not great. It's definitely on the lower end of Melting Remnant cards, I think. What should I dupe? I could dupe Encasement. I could dupe Big Sludge. I don't think duping anything, maybe even Molded, but I don't think anything else really makes any sense. I also could just go to the Merchant of Magic. We could set up like a Permafrost on something, or Glimmer. Could do the Seraph strategy I was kind of talking about. We honestly could just go through with Molten Encasement, like kill it over and over again. I want to go to the right because I think there's just more stuff there in general. Tomb getting plus 30 and Burnout is better, I think, than the Pyre getting health because we have Bone Dog, so like I'm not really worried about Pyre health. Probably just gonna ignore the Pyre health, to be honest. Like the Pyre health is just there. I don't think it's gonna go down too much. Birch card, gain a card, sure. Have one of my wax soldiers. Ah, thank you so much for the Devourer of Death. So in the beta, I saw people talking about this. The Devourer of Death actually was apparently really good. I never got one because I don't think I played as the Remnant that much. And because you can basically put that harvest trigger on like anything else, which makes it really solid. As of right now though, no, I do not want you. I do not want that card. It's not super useful in our set, even if it would be on the harvest floor. It's just like not for me. Oh no, Libby. Oh no, rip. RIP. I will take another Sludge. Like I think we could just go as big as we can, and then like maybe we can throw one of them on the bottom floor. Because the quicks are going to keep us alive, which would be really nice. For whatever floor they're on should not be touched by the melee weakness, because the quick will just like disintegrate anything that's coming against them. That's the idea. Best offense is a defense is a good offense. Is a Rector Flicker is gonna go top. You lads will all take up the bottom floor. You guys can die. Oh, the rally, bad idea. Stop playing cards. Stop doing the thing you're doing. My problem with it is it takes a draw for no real gain in most cases. If you didn't have it, you just draw the card, would have drawn, or you when it dies. takes up a draw for no Rogue. If you didn't have it, you would have just drawn the card. It would have drawn for you when it dies. Yes. You're probably correct. You are correct. I wonder if then the idea is really to trigger harvest stacks, because I was thinking of it as like not being a dead draw because it's a cantrip, but I guess I get the point, or not cantrip, like replaces itself, but I get the point of what you're saying is like if you just didn't have it in the deck, you just would have drawn whatever the thing was below it, which is completely accurate. So maybe the point is just to chump block and then to also bring back harvest triggers. Like if I had it, I could throw it in here, but I'm not really worried about my the triggers I have going on here. I'm not really worried about the harvest triggers. Everyone seems to be doing well enough. I am gonna take some pyre damage this round though, which is unfortunate, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna make it up there. You're a big lad. We can kill. No, there we go. Keep you around, kill you, and then you'll stick around. I will drop you. Oh, it dazes you. It doesn't kill you. It dazes you. I was like, what? You should be dead. You should be dead. Put you there. Teaming okay for harvest. Use it to trigger my queen rally. Yeah, the queen rally is super cool. That like the queen actually has a rally trigger, because that's one of those mechanics that basically only existed on bosses, and then they threw it in on the Shardtail Queen. So that was kind of nice, because I feel like it was a good addition. Why won't you die? Because you're gonna die. Let's kill you. How about that? I don't like this either. Let's go here. Here? Sure. I don't like that. That's not good. We're barely gonna hit you with Flicker, I think. I can't play spells down here. I love Arcus. Arcus is so much fun to play against. Give you that. Give you that. I don't care how big your armor gets. Stop showing me your armor. You're dazed. You're confused. You don't even know what's going on. Hard for me to not want to take Imp Tossing Queen though for the funds. Yeah, that's true. Imp Toss Queen is more. You get to say yeet way more times than you do with just Scale Queen, with just Rally Queen. All right, you're dead. Good job. We're not sweating Arcus. There's no way. I can't even get this floor going, to be honest. They're at 38, which is not enough. So we might have a problem. You need to die, I think. You guys should be good. How can we get you down to a few more? Literally just like 2 more damage. You have 30 health. What's going on? Oh, it's because I have the melting spout. I don't know if that works for this deck, actually. At least I don't think it does off the like. It works because I guess it makes these dregs really good, I guess. And since I don't really have the energy, I don't really have the ability to toss them out of my deck. We're just gonna have to kind of keep them around. So entombed, or that tomb like makes them better than they would be if I just didn't do anything with them. I struggle with this boss so much. Yeah, no, for real. Arcus is brutally difficult sometimes, and the incant set can like really slow down a deck if you need that trigger. Oh, I don't want to play it on this side though. I don't want to play it. I don't like it. All right, let's do that. We'll keep you alive. Throw you down? Honestly, I'm okay with making both of these cards more expensive. Let's do this. I don't know why I keep thinking it's a drip fall. I keep thinking that I'm gonna drip fall them down to the bottom floor. It's not gonna happen. Stop trying to make it happen. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, we're gonna play that, we're gonna drop them down, and then we're gonna just go get them, boys. But that's not what happened at all. Oops. All right. Well, here, take some small arms fire. Yeah. I get the 2 cards as like a consolation prize. All right. Can't play anything down there, so we'll just do some pretty standard everyday stuff. I think we're good. All right. You're dead. Yeah, there's no Like, there's no hope for him living, but I just really wanted to get the SWAT for the points. I just wanted the points. Just give me more points. It would turn that into a 4-turn boss rush. So if I can kill Seraph early, that'd be really, really nice. But the problem is I don't really have anything that can kill Seraph early other than like a really, really stacked unit floor. And my stacked unit floor can't get very big unless it's killing units. And if it's killing units, it's not going to be able to kill the thing that's behind it, which is Seraph, which is what I'm originally trying to SWAT. So like I can't really make these guys kill Seraph because they need to kill, they need to farm the small guys. So there is kind of like an inherent problem to this whole deck. Like there's that's just not gonna change. I pick capacity. I think that'll work. All right, where are we going? Everybody's kind of full up for upgrades, huh? Big Sludge, you guys are good. Almost Child, you need anything? Lady of the House, Paraffin Enforcer. I keep saying Paraffin. It's Paraffin. Keep saying Paraffin. All right, Lady of the House and Paraffin can both get bigger, but honestly, I might be able to make the difference in this run cash. Maybe. I could also toss this stew. I might go the cash route. Let's see if we can like out cash whoever's in first place. Because I did miss a few. Like I'm not gonna get 46. I don't think I'm gonna get that. But I might get a good enough number to feel confident. Endless. Why? I think an endless burnout 1 is good because you never get reformed to move your burnout above burnout 1. So you just die every turn. So I just play you die, play you die. I think Formless Child actually becomes insane through those two combination of things. Yes. We'll try it out. We'll see what happens. I think that's how that mechanic will work. Because it's basically you keep the burnout because it's like inherent. It's a part of your character card. But you never get more burnout unless I intentionally drop a dripping on you. I would love for Rector Flicker to get slightly larger because now it can hold his own against some of the like high level bruiser enemies. Some of these guys, these gilded wings that are just there to ruin your day. We have to take it, much as I don't want to. Spikes are gonna make our draggy boys die, but that's okay. We've planned for this. For Formless Child, I think that's how it works. Yeah, we'll find out. I think it's how it works. We'll find out. Okay. Oh, you have 6 damage because we have Tempered Talisman. Look at that. Look at that. That was so perfect. Could not have set that up better. All right, and you're gonna be doing great. I don't like the lack of damage, but that's kind of part of it. We start off kind of slow just because these guys take forever to roll or to like get going. All right, I need probably one of you on the top floor, or maybe just we keep them on the middle floor. I don't know. They don't really have much. They don't really have much. We don't have enough damage to kill this guy. And I'm concerned by the lack of damage. Want to play more worms? I'm looking forward to the DLC. Me too. That was a very, very like engaging, fun DLC, and I definitely feel like I haven't gotten like the last of it. I feel like I need more time with it, or needed a lot more time with it. Would it be a good idea to just let one of these guys die? I probably should have been letting a big Sludge die, honestly, because one of these guys with double strike will be insane. Especially because it brings a unit to my hand. It doesn't necessarily have to have burnout. So maybe I should have been doing this strategy a little bit different. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill the big bird up at the top, unfortunately. Yeah, I think you're gonna go by. There's not much I can do for you. So that's gonna be painful on the old pyre. This one's gonna be painful as well. Let's do this. Let's put you down low. No, you won't die. Put you there. You will die. Put him there. You will die afterwards. which means we're gonna have a nice little big sludge reform combo. Okay, it's not quite perfect, but it's pretty good. We'll throw you there, and then let me hit you with this. The lady of the house goes on the same floor. 49, my man. My man, my man. How about that? You will not do a single thing. Okay. I could have played the stealth guy in front of him, I guess, and then he would have gotten a kill. Yikes, yikes, yikes. The score does not approve of everything that just happened there. The good thing is I have a massive giant sludge, or big sludge. He's absolutely huge. The downside being that he took a lot of fire damage. A whole lot of fire damage. I'm about to take a whole lot more, actually, which is bad. And I didn't play this guy. Oh no. Oh no. Slashes keep coming back anytime soon. Actually really got into the series surprisingly. Yeah, I want to. I think right now my priority is bug snacks. I want to knock that one out. I have the plans to record basically like all day tomorrow. So I'm trying to like juggle them. Bone Dog save us. Yeah, I need like 6 more waves to heal up as much as I can. This is the one that I think will just destroy my score. Like this whole section just destroyed me. I would have liked Mortal Entrapment a long time ago, because I could have dazed, and then you wouldn't have taken damage, and then... Where'd everybody go? Okay, that's not good. I need those moldeds. Drastically need those moldeds. How much do they cost? That costs 2. I know that I will draw those 2 if I just... in this turn with 2 energy. So I think we go... You live, and then you hit him. Let's just do it. Just play it. Okay, no units. But I will get you back. And you will bring back my units. This is bad. I might have been a little bit more casual about how this is gonna go. Fair enough, try that series, couldn't get into it personally. The Slashers Keep series. Oh, Bug Snacks? Bug Snacks is weird. Yeah, I kind of want to finish the story mode games, because I feel like Slashers Keep can be evergreen. Or maybe not evergreen, but at least like close to it. And so I will come back to it. I definitely got stuck there for a moment though, and I feel like I didn't really make much progress, but like that's not stopping me from it. So the plan is to keep doing it. Do not expect to finish that one. The idea would be to get Bug Snacks out of the way, and then Hitman can replace that, and then I can kind of like juggle the 3. That'd be the plan, but best laid plans and all that. I should have laid you 2 after the thing, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll be good. Okay, I shouldn't have organized them in a way that mattered, because it didn't matter. How are we gonna make this work? You should go in the back. 616. Can I kill any of my own units? And I could also just kill their unit. No, I should kill my own to bring you on board. I want you in the back. 851. Yikes. We are not as well off as I was thinking. I think the strategy for this round, I should have been playing the guy that brought him back with plus 40, the child, and I was not doing it properly. So I'm going to be taking a little bit more damage here than I would have liked. Especially for the old Pyre challenge. Or for the challenge. Like, the score is going to be a lot lower than I would have liked. What are you doing? You're killing everybody? Oh, 30 times 2. Yeah, that actually kind of explains it. Alright, let's do this. Let's do... It doesn't really matter. Just do this. Fine grasp. Okay, that's fine. He's dead. Fair enough. Fair enough. We made it in. Hello, and welcome. Anyone that's new, by the way. We are running, if anyone's interested, we're running a community challenge. This is next week's community challenge. So this week's is gallery reserves directly, and then handbags curve species. I had to look at it. Is next week's, and then I'll try to do this like every Saturday and run, or Friday, Saturday, and run like the next challenge, and keep this going for a while. And yeah, everybody kind of runs against each other. Check decks and whatnot. I think that since we're against Seraph the Patient, Engulfed in Smoke might be a good play, but all the time I've been wanting to kill my own unit, so Crushing Demise is more attractive than it should be. Like, normally it's not that amazing of a card. But I think it's a little late to start trying to pile smoke on. Dude. Yeah, we'll go smoke. We'll go smoke. I think we could actually turn this into something. I don't like any of these. No. The Descend made me think. It made me think about it. I always get Mortal Entrapment mixed up with Dripfall, and so I keep feeling like I have a Descend already, but I don't. So I would love a Dripfall if I can find one, but I have not found one. Hellvent. Do we dare throw another big sludge in? Do we dare? Mentioning Sword of the Stars to you? Yeah, I looked that up. I was doing some digging on it. There was another. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head because it's in the comment section somewhere. There was another roguelike that somebody was mentioning to me that's like a space rogue that I was looking at. I was like, there's a lot of games I haven't got around to this year. And I played, I guess Sword of the Stars wasn't this year, right? That was a like 2013, 2014, something like that. But I was very slow on getting onto the roguelike train back then. It was not my, it took me a while to really get into like card games. Yeah, okay. I thought it was around that era, which is honestly Slay the Spire time-ish, I think. I think Slay the Spire is that old. Where do we go? What do we do here? Honestly, we can kind of do whatever we want. I think I win with gold. Unfortunately. I hate that I'm gonna snag maybe like an extra 1,000 points by collecting as much money as possible. I probably should have grabbed the Baron that wants me to get out of here. Probably should have grabbed the Baron that gives me gold, and we should have seen how much cash we could raise through that guy. But it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So okay, Permafrost is sweet. I'm gonna use this to save us with Mortal Entrapment, I think. And then, no, I'd rather Molded. I'd rather this save me whenever I need it. And then I will make like you cheaper. Hit me with a reroll. Double stack, huh? Dazed 6 or Stealth 4. I like Stealth 4. That's gonna protect us from melee weakness. We can just throw that down on the bottom 4 and not have to worry about anything. I think that's the play. I think having a, yeah, like this. Having a, like, way of dealing with Seraph the Patient is nice. That was one thing that I saw as like a common complaint for the Wormkin clan, was the lack of mechanics to deal with Seraph the Patient. Because they don't have Endless, they don't have like a stealth, they don't have like any sort of avoiding damage or like coming back. Like they don't really have any sort of mechanic like that. So I'm interested to see if anything gets added, because I think it's a valid concern. Make you free just in case we end up in trouble. I think it's a valid concern. I just don't know. Like, grant 3 stacks of burnout each time it's applied. I don't burn out that often. We'll keep the score. This will be risky. Speaking of them, supposedly Sharded got... No! They renamed Sharded. No. Why would they do that to us? It was so good. Rip Sharded. It's all because of NL. NL made a video and he's like, oh, look, they named it that. Now we can all make jokes about it. And that's it. That's it. Rip Sharded. January 12th to January 14th. What a thing. What a time. What a time to be alive. All right, what do you got to do that for me, Seraph? What are you doing? What is this? I thought we were on like good terms. Just gotta throw this guy out there. All right, Rector, do your thing. If I do your thing, I mean that's not gonna work. So you're just gonna kill my pyre, huh? Okay. How much I can do about that? Sludge. Large demand by the community. I think it's called Rupture now. Well, the community is lame. Community, I'll be the first one to say it. The Monster Train community doesn't know what they had. They don't know how good they had it. That was everything. Alright, I think we're good here. Yeah, he's dead. Totally dead. So I don't mind the melee weakness because he's stealth 4. So everything here is really just dead. Lady of the House. You might have problems though, because I'm just gonna throw you out there to the wolves. Honestly, to the chickens. To the metal chickens. Yeah, the metal chickens are gonna shred you. That's okay though. We actually want death. We're comfortable with death because Rector takes care of it. So let's do a little bit of this. Get out of here, Seraph. I know what you're doing over there. I see you get stronger. I don't approve of it. I don't like it. I don't know why I never thought to call these things metal chickens before. Like that's perfect. They really are. They're just armored chickens. It is. I love like that trend in fantasy where I don't know if this really counts as fantasy, but I love that trend in fantasy where like writers or whatever have to come up with what armor would look like for animals. It's like it's such a cool like creative, just like goofy thing. I don't know. Something weird always comes of it, I feel. I'm cool with you guys dying. It really doesn't matter if you kill them or they kill them. We'll just do some damage to you. We're good. Big chickens. Look at all these chickens. Seraph has got some massive pauldrons. Like I'm imagining that underneath of this, Seraph's shoulder is actually just shaped like that. Like just shaped like an L. And so that's the reason for it. It's to hide the weird shoulder blades this guy's got. Molded dreg. Alright, we'll just throw you guys out there so we can enrage everybody else. Yeah, I know. You don't matter, Seraph. I'm not worried about your damage output, to be honest. Like the idea would be to stealth them out. Okay. Formless, you give me something good. You're gonna give me a dreg. Hopefully you'll lady the house, but you're gonna give me a dreg, I think. I would love to daze you, but actually I've not done a single piece of damage to you, so let's deal that, and then not have enough energy to play Brutal Entrapment. Okay. Okay. Every time. Every time. I never get to play the cards I want. Why have you forsaken me? Okay, so Rector Flicker came back, which is actually fantastic. So I can throw him up there. Sludge. I love how big he looks, and then you lay him down and just... He's a small man. Okay, everybody being quick and double strike means that they just wipe out this floor, which is sweet. What I really need though is to get them to wipe out Seraph. So I'm thinking I should kill you. That's an extra 50 damage. What if I got a dreg? No, you're not gonna bring anything back. What if I just molded a dreg? Just right now. I think that would be okay. Or this. No, it's not gonna get a chance to attack. Right? Yeah, if I lay that thing down, oh, he would have died to Seraph. Yeah, okay. I'll put you there. You'll get an extra 30 damage off, I think, and then boom. I don't mind the Seraphs getting big. It's a little spooky. It's like in the background, it's that like thing you need to take care of, but you can't remember quite what it is. For me, it's that large, ever-increasing number next to Seraph's name. It's like I toss and turn, like you wake up in the middle of the night and you realize like you left the oven timer on. That's this. Seraph's ever ticking up number here. Okay, I need you to hit Seraph for me. You won't, because you're dead. Oh, because of melee weakness. You needed one of these guys in front of you. Okay, there we go. How could I forget? How could I forget? Those do great there, I think. The problem is I only have one wave remaining, and I'm a little concerned about Seraph. I would like to get more stealth down here. Or burnout as well, why not? Big chicken with clock. It really is. He's a chicken with his own timer. 53. All right, Seraph's dead. I don't think I can do anything in these final moments to increase my score, so I might as well just daze you. All right, so it's in the hands of the Bone Dog now. No idea how many points I'm gonna have on this guy. Big chicken, chicken dead. All right, 11,000 points, which I think is pretty standard. Give me 42. 42 is gonna put me in the top 10. There was only 10 that did the challenge. Where am I at? Everyone did well on this one. Where are we at? Copy. No, not that. Every time. I always maneuver this weirdly. All right, right in the middle. I'll take that. I'll take right in the middle. Looks like everybody did pretty solid. Jimmy, look at that. Oh, my cash almost. Almost. It was close. So I saw two 46,000s, and it looks like they were using the burnout path. Okay, which makes sense because it's pretty solid. It's pretty good. Fate's First Blade. I wish I would have found Fate's First. That would have been really nice. Lady They're Formed. Wickless Tycoon. They used the Tycoon to get a bunch of cash. Big Sludge, of course. They had two of them. Vinegrass, Wickless Recruitment. I did not go Wickless Recruitment, but Wickless Recruitment being Holdover was an interesting choice. There's a lot of... I guess you're taking off Burnout that way? And then the double stack Mortal Entrapment. Yeah, I had the thought process. I had the thought. I'm gonna peck through these real fast. I'm gonna also put this week's challenge up on the board. Formless Child, a big sludge, big sludge, big sludge. Lots of big sludges. Hans did what I did. That makes me feel better. I'm in the right on the big sludges. I was right the whole time. Entombed Explosive instead with spikes. Interesting. I guess you just wanted to give it health, and then the spikes are kind of there as well. Mortal Entrapment, Wickless Recruitment, Molded. So this deck played pretty similarly to mine, I think. Almost identically. The difference being that he did not drop a single point throughout the entirety of the run. So that'll do it. I think that'll be the difference maker. Yeah, so many upgrades. So many upgrades. Rector, still went Burnout Path. Another two massive big sludges. Oh, you gave him large stone. Gave him the gigantic stone, I think. And then they also had multi-strike and quick, which is just a dangerous combo. That's fantastic. Molded on holdover to make up for the fact that you didn't have any because of Rector. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually was probably a solid way to do it as well. Because then your molded's guaranteed and you can pick what you want instead of the random, which is what I had. Mortal Entrapment as well on permafrost, kind of a get out of jail free card, and then Memento Mori holdover. Gotcha, which you could power up with the Bodavari. All right, I like it. I think Ephora as well. A few of the people I see in here are from a I should plug it right now before I'm at the end of the video. A few of the people in here are from a Discord for a streamer named Jessie Yabe, and she has a community based on Spelunky. She streams a lot of Spelunky as well as some other stuff, variety stuff. Libby's a member of the community as well. Fora I know as well. For everyone else, thank you very much for competing. I will see you guys in the next challenge, and leaving a like is the easiest way to support this video and push it through the old YouTube algorithm. See you in the next one.